Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Benglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Strokes it back. Nicely weighted ball. Madsen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ambitious ball here. And he's intervened well there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. And straight back out. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And now the breakaway. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palhinha running with the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Madsen.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Tries to play it through. Madsen receives it in a wide position.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eze powering forward here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now, can they get him away? De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mancini cuts out the pass. Madsen. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Palhinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Chance to deliver. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba. And it's Szoboszlai. So what can they make of this? And here's Watkins. De Bruyne. Good running, strong and purpose. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Eze. Watkins receives it in a good position here. Mbappe. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. João Palhinha. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gabriel calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute
Szoboszlai charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's chosen to go back, and it's Szoboszlai. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Japan come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Konate. João Palhinha.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Threads one in. João Palhinha. Szoboszlai. Eze. Szoboszlai. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession. Just the keeper in his way. Goes for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No way through there. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Haaland. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Szoboszlai. Japan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Eze. Eze! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
De Bruyne. Gyökeres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options, for movement. Look at the shot at goal! De Bruyne. Tchouaméni, who does have an assist to his name. João Palhinha. Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Mbappe, out towards the flank. Ball in towards the middle. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Eze. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 8, João Palhinha. Number 15,
Nice looking ball. You can run onto that. Shot could be on.
Alexander-Arnold.
Barella.
Number 9,
And they can counter here.
Haaland.
Danny Olmo.
Number 10,
Oh, good read.
Mbappe.
That's great positioning,
Coming
so
on the
good from
field,
him.
Number 7,
Yildiz.
Eze.
And it's Olmo.
Number 11,
And here's Ferran
McTominay.
Torres.
Number 22, DeMarco. Number
Tchouaméni
2,
did just about enough to come out on top
number
there.
19,
And the party overly willing to compromise.
Number 18, Thuram. Substitution in progress.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Szoboszlai did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they can counter here. De Gea comes out and deals with it. Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every...
Tries a shot! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? This might spell danger. And he's heaved it away. It's a throw-in. Tchouaméni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Szoboszlai. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tchouaméni. Haaland. Could move up a gear here. He's on it, can he get away? Germany have reclaimed it. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is onto this. Rodgers. Tchouaméni. And it's Eze. And he's managed to get free. Oh, can he finish? And he's done it! The first significant strike. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's a decent clearance. Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Palhinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Szoboszlai. Pressure coming in from all directions. Aims beyond the... Rodgers! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodgers really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this. That's good play. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Germany restore. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well read, and the danger is averted. João Palhinha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gyökeres. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Maatsen. Rodgers gets a foot in here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. Eze. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Fernandes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tchouaméni. Gyökeres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's going all the way! This looks promising. Decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
Szoboszlai certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Substitution for Germany.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Erling Haaland. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 12, Alexander-Arnold.
And they've got rid.
Number 15, Maatsen. Coming on the field, number 18, Thuram. Number 19,
Tries to play it through. Yildiz with the cross. And that is well cleared. And the shot!
Number 22.
And he's there to get it away.
Substitutions.
In he goes again! And it's skewed away. And it's Tchouaméni. Burmo. Szoboszlai. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Closing in on goal. Szoboszlai! And again! And how did he not put that away?
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Germany, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 41, Rice. Substitution.
Tchouaméni looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yildiz. Now that's well seen too.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No foul, says the referee. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
There's the header! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Barella, Saliba, Yildiz, running with intent. And that was nowhere near his best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Porro has it in a wide position. Desperate defending required here. Oh, good climb! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Tchouaméni looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Tchouaméni. Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Barella. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Oh, super find. Great ball, and he's in here. And That's been won straight back. Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barella. Rice. Here's Tchouaméni. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great vision. And it's Eze. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Eze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco has the space to scheme. Cleared without hesitation. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eze, played out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thuram. Now it's DiMarco. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. They're taking a moment to consider their options. DiMarco. In by Dim. Terrific effort! In he goes again! That's it, the end, an exhilarating conclusion. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. Which way will he go? Big character, big moment, big save. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
De Bruyne is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Germany are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Vietnam are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Germany really cannot miss this. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he? He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Now there's a penalty.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This to end it right here. He's done it! Feel the relief! Vietnam have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions. He's someone who comes to life in and around the box, always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rogers is onto this. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Courtois, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely weighted ball. He's found some space. Out towards the flank. Ball swung in. Gabriel can get it clear. Thuram. Thuram! Well, they can break here. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Gyökeres! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Gyökeres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
That'll be a throw. Now, can they get it back? Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pass somewhat off target. João Palhinha for Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai makes a move down the right. Eze, still goalless. Rogers, pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Eze. And here's Mbappe, Szoboszlai. Tchouaméni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eze. Vietnam have it back and can go again. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Maatsen. João Palhinha. And it's Szoboszlai. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Bruno Fernandes. And claimed it back swiftly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. No, he's not getting his way this time. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. João Palhinha. Now Saliba. Maatsen. Strong running down that left flank. Rodgers gets over and intercepts. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Eze. Now the ball's gone astray. Tchouaméni. Maatsen. No, that's been intercepted. João Palhinha. Rodgers. Tchouaméni. And it's Eze. João Palhinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running. So the first half brought no goals. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Now Rodgers. And it's Tchouaméni. Saliba. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Walker. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. João Palhinha. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Mbeumo running with the ball. And the shot! It's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution for Germany, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
15,
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Erling Haaland. Number 7, Eze. Number
Well,
22,
that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Substitution.
Takes a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Eze really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good effort. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising. He's got away. Big chance! And no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will...
It's Lewandowski! Denied by an instinctive save.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Szoboszlai plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And this is Lewandowski, and the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Van Dijk gets it clear. And it's DiMarco.
Vietnam really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Lewandowski. De Bruyne. Pedro Porro. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Szoboszlai. The final 5 minutes. Chance for a shot! It's in! And what a climax we have here! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substitution for Germany, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Coming on the
sides,
field is
Vietnam give
number
themselves a
11,
chance of a fairy tale
McTominay.
finish.
Substitution in
Well, the
progress.
mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Chouameni.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Walker. Yildiz. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
On the road outside the stadium.
So there it is. What struck you most about that? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. O'Reilly. Tchouameni, Saliba. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
And a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
O'Reilly. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Mbappe. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Played out towards the right wing, and he's whipped it across. Last ditch to... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Germany! And he's stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Germany have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
João Palhinha.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Eze. And here's Mbappe. And here's Eze. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Big shot! He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. João Palhinha. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a great ball here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. Eze. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's nice. Shifted it to the flank. Eze. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Van Dijk. And Maatsen. And it's Tchouaméni. Szoboszlai. Tchouaméni. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Eze. And now they can clear their lines. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Vietnam go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eze, Mbappe. Vietnam are looking to break at pace, and that has put paid to that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that is expertly dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Szoboszlai with a definite fell there.
Substitution for Germany. Number 13.
So changes afoot here,
Bruno
and from both
Fernandes.
sides.
Number 10, Mbappe. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Gives it
Coming
back.
on the field, number
Vietnam
7,
still
Eze.
trailing by one, and
Number
looking here to
18,
take it up a notch
Cha.
after the break.
Number 19, Mbumo.
Can he get on the end of this?
Substitution.
Eze gets into a good position. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Getting up there! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rafael Leao being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Burmo. And here's Eze. And he's lost his man here. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most convincing of passes. Maatsen venturing down the left.
Substitution for Germany. Number 15, Watson. Number 12,
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen
Coming
much
on
from
the
this
field,
team as a whole, Peter.
number
Okay, that's
22,
largely due to the way their
Dimarco.
opponents have approached it,
Number
but
2,
they can up their game
Pedro
considerably,
Porro.
and I mean
Substitutions taking
considerably.
place.
That is good progress on the left. Pedro Porro. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Pedro Porro made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rodgers picks it up out wide, and he's there to get it away. But they've got it again, and that has left him in a heap. And this is Lewandowski. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Threads one in, and the finish! And it's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
It's Lewandowski! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eze. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's had it taken off him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eze. It's Thuram. Tchouaméni. And it's João Palhinha.
4 added minutes has been
No
indicated.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that is a nice touch. They've got to be quick to recover this. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Just about within shooting range. And that is as much as we have time for. Vietnam perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bowen. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne. For Szoboszlai. Eze. And here's Haaland. And it's Eze. Very nicely done. Szoboszlai tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Eze. This is a promising build-up. And here's Haaland. Now it's Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
No goals as yet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Now he's off and running. And it's made its way to him. That is a great pick out. Chance! Goal! Germany! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from...
Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Haaland, and it's De Bruyne.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
No, he wasn't going to let him pass. Now it's Haaland. Good running, strong and purposeful. Madsen. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Bowen. Bowen powering forward here. Shoots! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring! Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Some good persistent defending here. Tchouaméni. That is good strength. And it's Bowen. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's put paid to the danger. Five minutes till the break. Oh, look at the space here. Alexander-Arnold getting up there! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Matson. And it's João Palhinha.
There will be one
Bowen.
minute added time.
Now it's Bowen. That's destined for the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Showing good feet. Threads one in. Not a hint. Decent chance! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Szoboszlai. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Little pass back. Burmo. Germany are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold going forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szoboszlai. Great ball, and he's in here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Haaland. And that's another good win of the ball. Matson, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Eze. In with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. And he's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution for Germany. Number 18.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Number 8.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change
Number
here.
6. Owen. Number 15. Watson. Coming on the field. Number 10. Mbappe. Number 9. Erling Haaland. Number 41.
Haaland.
Rice.
For Rice.
Number 7.
Germany have got it back and they'll have another go.
DiMarco.
Eze,
Substitution.
that's really well manoeuvred. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here, looking for the run. He's in a great position here. And it's Szoboszlai. Goes for a shot! Eze, Ferran Torres, Saliba, Van Dijk, and Rodgers. And here's Szoboszlai. Nice control. And here's Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Substitution in progress.
DiMarco can get it clear. And it's Tchouaméni. And he was alert to it. And he can thump it away. Saliba. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Short changes him with that pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Can he finish? Rice clears without hesitation. Dani Olmo. Barella. Barella driving forwards. Vietnam have reclaimed it. And it's Tchouaméni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Taken back almost at once. DiMarco. He's through here. Courtois claims comfortably. Barella.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a quick reminder today.
So Jim, how do you
please
reflect
take all
on what
the
we've seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker.
Chance! Goal! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gyökeres, and here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Mancini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. Oh, Bono! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's good play, and it's Van Dijk. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed at the far side. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Mancini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gyökeres. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Szoboszlai. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far, and it's Tchouameni. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. Approaching the half-hour mark. Strong running down that left flank. That's a shade optimistic. Tchouameni. Zubimendi pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. And he's in on shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Szoboszlai. Eze. That's destined for the flank. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball. Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Zubimendi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a superb rearguard action. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Szoboszlai. And it's Eze. Shaw. He's had it nicked away. Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Look at this. And a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Vietnam just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni. Gyökeres powering forward here. Well, that looks a decent... Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Szoboszlai plays it short. Has to go back here. And it's Walker. Germany are looking to go forward now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mancini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Madsen. Zubimendi has found the net here, of course. Gyökeres. Zubimendi currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly...
Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Germany.
It's their second corner of the game.
Turn. Number 19, Mbeumo. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 8, João Palhinha. Number 15.
And he's managed to get rid.
Watson. Coming on the field.
Backward it goes.
Number 10.
Knocks it into space.
Number 9.
Yildiz!
Erling Haaland.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Yildiz deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Eze. Now it's Haaland. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Chouameni. Vietnam, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Oh, important interception. Chouameni and Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Alex Bowen. Bowen going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lewandowski. And that could set him on his way. He's beaten the last man. Now, can he find a finish? It's anyone's ball now.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Lewandowski! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. That'll be a throw-in. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And they're on him in a flash. Vietnam still ahead by the game's only goal. Eze. Rafael Leao. Oh, they could break here. Vietnam moments now away from seeing this one out. Eze. And it's DiMarco. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been
Expertly cut
indicated.
out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get rid. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Those of
So,
you
Jim,
making
how
their
do you
way
reflect
home
on
public
what we've seen?
transportation
Well,
today,
Peter, I was
please watch the
expecting
screen
this
for
game
train
to be
departure
put to
times
bed a
from
lot
all
earlier,
major
especially
stations.
when the opponents struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Szoboszlai, and he's managed to get free. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze. Someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. João Palhinha. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Gyökeres.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And Bomo receives it in a good position here. Now it's Thuram. And that is masterful defending. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai in acres of space out wide. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Szoboszlai. That's Eze. Tchouaméni. Eze pinches it off him. Now he's off and running. Szoboszlai. Now Mbappe. Knocks it back. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Eze. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read. Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
João Palhinha. Tchouaméni.
And Bomo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Gyökeres. João Palhinha. And here's Mbappe. Zubimendi. And it's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Germany have a free kick. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the volley. Oh, it's hit the post. And he's quick to get rid. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Thuram. Eze. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai running with intent. And the finish! Tchouameni to Bruno Fernandes. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. And he's got the beating of it. And the shot! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
And that is indeed the final act. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen. Substitution.
We're on the move again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he's all alone. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, important interception. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for a runner. Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Thuram. Foot in. Szoboszlai is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Mbappe. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Shaw. Passing nice and neat. And he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Vietnam cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Saliba delivered with swing. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's tidy. And Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. João Palhinha. And he's been shifted off it. Rodgers. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Szoboszlai is onto this. Madsen. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number
Tchouaméni.
8, João Palhinha.
Eze.
Number 12.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Alexander-Arnold. Number
Nicely
15,
spread.
Watson.
Now
Number
here's the... It's
15,
rising!
Chow. Number 19.
No, he's got that completely wrong.
Coming on the field, number 7, Eze. Number 11, McTominay. Number 2, Pedro Porro. Number 22, Demarco. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Haaland. Barella. He's in a great position here. It's a sweeping cross. And it's been hooked away. Vietnam are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, they've got it again. Ferran Torres. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. And he's heaved it away. Rodgers has found the net here, of course.
2 added minutes has been
I thought it was
indicated.
going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Germany have their second corner now. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. The
And a
end of
quick
the game.
announcement today that
Reflections.
memorabilia from today's
Well, Peter,
match
this
is
was
now on
probably
sale
more
in-
slow.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Not the most accurate pass. Rodgers. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodgers. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he gets rid in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Can he finish? That's another chance! And he can thump it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Lewandowski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nice sequence of passes, this. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
João Palhinha. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Tchouaméni. Still goalless at the moment. And he's gone backward here. Opts to play it back. And a chance! Fantastic from Rodgers! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, no joy this time. Mancini.
Germany really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Saliba. Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Lewandowski. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bowen. João Palhinha. Threads one in, and here's Bowen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bowen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. Madsen. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Germany are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Bowen! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello everybody,
Vietnam leading by one at the break.
To kindly stay seated during the match.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rodgers. In with the challenge. Germany can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rodgers. Madsen kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. João Palhinha. And it's De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Vietnam disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. Lewandowski. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He is through here. And this is Lewandowski. And he was alert to it. Tchouaméni. Vietnam suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Madsen. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
João Palhinha. Now it's Haaland. Oh, just skips past. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10.
So we have movement
Mbappe.
on both benches.
Number 9.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Owen. Number 12.
Germany
Alexander
appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Madsen.
Well, it's signalling to to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Number 11, McTominay.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 13, Bruno Fernandes.
Yildiz.
Number
Now
2,
looking to orchestrate a
Pedro
counter.
Porro. Number
And he's worked it
22,
through.
Demarco. Substitution in progress.
Tchouaméni does well to get it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barella. Yildiz. Out towards the flank. And it's Barella. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ferran Torres. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Some really good ball movement. Rafael Leao! McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Can he spark a counter here? And Mbeumo.
2 added minutes.
Well, he
has
got
been
rid
indicated.
because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well read, nice interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eze. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter...
Mbappe! Off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Tchouameni. This is a promising build-up. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, important interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Saliba. Bruno Fernandes. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And the keeper beats it away. That's destined for the flank. In once more. Gabriel clears it away. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. Gyökeres. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai purring through the gears. Palhinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eze. Good ball, good take. Oh, that was vital. And it's been hooked away. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Stood up well to him there. So it is still 0-0. There will be a throw-in. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, sweet feet. Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's in a great position here. Caught offside that time. Tchouameni. Now Saliba. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe looking to play him in. Knudsen in acres of space out wide. Oh, good effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. João Palhinha. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Eze. And here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Now Saliba.
There will be
And
one
it's
minute
Szoboszlai.
added time.
Haaland. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Today, everybody, to
Some
make
first
sure
half
to put
thoughts?
any litter
I
in the
think they
bins
can be very
provided.
happy with the
Thank you
flow
for
of the
your
game so
cooperation.
far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Germany are looking to break at pace. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Eze. Szoboszlai. Now this could be it. There's the shot! Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter.
Gyökeres! That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Szoboszlai. Eze. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Eze being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication.
Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. And still we await the first breakthrough. Tchouaméni has a look and plays it forward. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold makes a move down the right. João Palhinha aims beyond the defence, and it's made its way to him. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Mbappe. Madsen receives it in a good position here. Saliba attempts a clearance.
Substitution for Germany.
Germany have their third corner.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 15.
Germany with another corner.
Number 12, Alexander.
Germany get their fourth corner.
João Palhinha. Coming on the field, number 27, Morgan Rogers.
Chouameni.
Number 19, Mbeumo.
Germany clearly
Number
are pushing
18,
for the win here,
Chara.
Peter. It's making for a
Number
very
22,
frantic end to this game.
Marco. Number 2, Pedro.
That looks a good ball through.
Number 11, McTominay. Substitution in progress.
Goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pedro Porro. Forwards and with intent. Rafael Leao. Barella proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Barella. And here's Yildiz. Now it's Lewandowski. Gives it back. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
De Bruyne with the clearance. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Tries to play it through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Delivered low. And it's hoisted clear. Rodgers. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now who's going to be first to this? Mancini. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Bryce.